welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is your boy, and for the first time ever, and I'm sorry if I screw up, it is your boy Hook My Book coming back at you live. Today's match for at least week 6 is we got RNG versus BBS, and hopefully everything will be starting off to be an interesting event. Hopefully. Oh.
I too hope that this will be an interesting event, Hook My Book.
Oh, holy shit! Hello! Welcome back from the grave. Oh,
Every now and then, I just appear. It's
uh,
a, it's a trick that I do.
fucking scare me out of the fucking neck of the woods. Jesus. Uh, Alright, well, ladies
We're
and
off. We're off to a great start, buddy.
alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, fresh from behind the grave. Fucking scare me off like anything else. Alright, so let's see. Have they did the coin? Have they did the coin toss already?
That is a fabulous question.
My blue team.
Are you in the lobby? Could you invite me?
Do I? I do not have you in my friends list, good sir. Hold on.
Oh, unlucky. Well, it's nice to meet you.
Well, yeah. All right, and let's see. Cap. All right, and there we are. And now I will get this all sorted. And sorry if you guys hear no background sounds. I was kind of winging it today. It's the unfortunate time. All right. All right. It seems like that's all set up.
You have the spec link.
Yep, I spec linked, got that all rearranged.
Um,
It's gonna take a hot second.
nice, nice, nice. Okay, great. Great.
It is a fun time. Eh, Anywho, what do you think of how this is gonna play out?
Funny you should ask that, co-caster, because I am really interested to see how this plays out. The bans against RNG have been rather consistent across the board this season. Yasuo has been banned against them every single game. Lucian and Ezreal have both been banned against them quite commonly, and so we will see if that template is followed. Now, granted, it hasn't led to a whole lot of victories against this squad. I believe they stand at 9-1 currently. But we will see if the pick ban template against RNG is followed. Meanwhile, Bung's Burgers has picked up some quality wins lately, but with last week they played two team comps that were almost identical, and so it'll be interesting to see whether RNG goes after either of those team comps. They played Rek'Sai, Swain, Sivir, Nautilus. with just a different top laner each time. Um, Bung's Burgers is undefeated on the Nautilus pick. They appear to be undefeated on the new or updated Sivir pick. They're 3-1 on Swain, and so we will see which of these options, which of these possibilities gets targeted by redacted name gaming, and I am excited to see how draft plays out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't put it out any better. I know I played with Bud for a little bit, and I know I played with Bees as well as Icy Memes. So it's definitely going to be an interesting all-around fight. That's definitely a thing for certain.
Agreed. And with RNG on red side on this first game, I expect for them to save counterpick for Bees R Us, their hero top laner. He has played a lot of Lilia this season. He has played one, two, three, four, 5 games of Lilia, and they have won them all. He's also played 2 games of Mordekaiser, 2 games of Garen, and a game of Olaf. But I do expect that with that red side advantage, they will give him le counter pick.
Oh, that is
Um,
a for certain thing.
Budnificent, what is his primary role? Do you know?
He usually, uh, honestly, now that I think about it, I don't. I normally either see him around like mid or top, but I could be wrong.
Gotcha, gotcha. I'm snooping his OP.GG. Lately, he's been playing jungle, some support, some AD. Now, he is, in theory, subbing for their mid laner, DTC Ryder. But Rel's nasty Gucci bag, Rel's Rel's new Gucci sweater is a very flexible team, and so we'll see what they pull out here in Le Draft, if they put Budnificent mid or if they do something else. I don't uh, I don't know that I would expect them to take Ping Don't Type out of the jungle. I would expect him to stay there, so I don't think that's where Budnificent will end up. But
And,
who's to say?
that is correct. It's pretty much a toss up until we can get this draft going a little bit. Seems like everyone's just trying to get their last bathroom break in real quick.
Indeed. Tummies rumbling, appetites stirring for some League of Legos. Will real name gone remain the top of the heap, or can Bung's Burgers challenge them? Can Bung's Burgers take a game off them? We will see. All
Oh,
right, so we got some R's happening here.
all right. Well, all right. All right, and we are off.
The
It's
bands are flying. Oh
shit.
my goodness.
All right. Well, looks like coming from RNG, we got Rex already fucking banning out of there, and from BBS, we already got Nami and we already got Aurelia out of there. Jesus Christ.
So I can already tell you that BBS is not following the normal template of banning against RNG, and I love to see the adaptation. I really do. RNG going after some picks that were successful for BBS last week. The Rek'Sai got them 2 wins. The Swain got them 2 wins, and we will see what their third ban is.
All right, coming from BBS, Yasuo. That's quite an interesting pick to get out of
Hail
there.
as old as time. It has been banned against Bear Jr. every single game this split, and so that is the one constant that we are seeing here.
And coming from RNG is Samira. So that is something right there.
She goes by Seraphine nowadays.
I am dumb. I know this was
No,
gonna
no,
happen.
no, no, you're not dumb. Oh,
Alrighty.
no.
Now, anywho, coming from this, looks like from BBS, first pick will be Sivir. So that's more or less looking to be an ADC coming out for the first pick. Well, we
Yes,
got
very much a comfort pick for Clumsy Chocobo. They are undefeated on it as of late. They 2-0'd with Sivir last week. Paired it with Nautilus both games. So we will see what RNG has up their sleeve to counter what will presumably be another Sivir Nautilus lane out of Bung's Burgers.
alright, and then coming from RNG, we got Ezreal. I can see why a little bit just for their poke and probably maneuverability, but who's to say until we can get a more decent draft going.
Yeah, I would say Ezreal is probably Bear Jr.'s second, not necessarily his second best ADC, but his second preferred ADC behind Lucian. With the Nami ban, they elect to go in the Ezreal direction, and we're gonna see Yumi coming out of Tambourine King here, proving
Uh,
Yumi a very formidable lane.
I smell dumps after that one. That is disgusting.
It is disgusting. Hopefully the kitty litter, the litter box, is ready to go. A Victor lock in on the side of Bung's Burgers. The blind Victor.
Alrighty. Yep. ADC coming right out from the hell. We got mid lane Victor coming out as always. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Victor is pretty strong right now,
Yes,
and
yes, yes.
with him being in mid lane, it definitely will be a rough time overall. And as you said before, we do have a Sivir Nautilus bot lane. So it's definitely going to be seen on how bot lane's reaction will be going on from here on forward.
Absolutely. Couldn't have said it better myself. Now, some people say hook champions are preferred into Yumi because it's a 2-for-1 deal. If you hook one, you hook them both. But Ezreal obviously has some mobility, and Bear Jr. certainly has some fancy feet. So, in theory, you could give the edge to the Sivir Nautilus lane, but you can't sleep on Bear Jr. And we have Talia locked in on R3 for Rel's nice Gucci sweater.
Also, I just wish to say, coming out from, Tamadachi himself, man wanted the name change. He got the name change. Don't know why. Why Rels? But it's Rel. I don't think I'm okay with that.
You know, politicians have been fiercely debating the the social acceptance of such a vile name and whether more severe punishments should have been handed out, should Bear Jr. be permanently banned from the league? That's what people are asking. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying people are asking it.
Alright.
Several jungle bands coming out here. The Wukong, the Diana, taken from Icy Memes. Mordekaiser and Olaf taken. Mordekaiser certainly taken from Bees R Us. We've seen him 1v5 on that pick. Olaf taken from either Ping Don't Type or Bees R Us. That's a flex band, so to speak. And Lilia is the blind pick here for Bees R Us. Again, he's played Lilia about 5 times this split, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. So we'll see what Bung's Burgers' response is to the happy prancing deer.
Mm-hmm. I mean, so far right now, that coming from RNG right now, that's a lot of magic attack coming right down there. And then coming from BBS, at least now with Malphite, currently they're looking for peeling for their Victor or Sivir, or it could be a AP Malphite for all we know. And who's to say?
It could, it could. It absolutely could. Malphite into Talia top lane, supposedly a coin flip kind of matchup, so a really solid pick there. And Kindred locked in for IC memes. Nice. That's an interesting one, given that the Talia is already present on the side of uh, redacted name gaming. In theory, the Talia can knock somebody off the Kindred alt, but that's a bit of a micro interaction. A really nice front to back team fighting comp put together by Bung's Burgers here, with some very, very impressive scaling. And last pick, we're gonna see Lee Sin coming out of Ping Don't Type. You love to see it, or in this case, not see it.
Hmm.
I'm getting some feedback that I either need to be turned up or you need to be turned down, volume wise.
I'm currently in the rebuttal of trying to fix that right now.
You are a gentleman and a scholar and a gentleman. I can always turn myself up, but I should probably just let you tinker with the controls and not muddy the waters here.
Alright. I did turn you up by like a good 50%, so I don't know if they will hear you. Um.
Mr. The Steel, please let me know if these volumes are better. Thank you very much for your feedback, good summoner.
Alright.
Yeah, yeah. Looking at these two team comps that we've got here, I feel like I've seen this movie before. In that we've got a team comp from RNG that is, um, I don't want to use the word weird, but it's not exactly your straightforward front to back scale team fight comp. There's nothing cookie cutter about what RNG is has put together here. On the other side of the coin, though, Bung's Burgers has put together a really solid team fighting comp. Plenty of hard engage, plenty of CC, tons of scaling, um, AOE damage, um, zone control, like I said, hard engage, um, counter engage, disengage. I mean, this Bung's Burgers team comp has got it all, and so it's going to be really interesting to see um, how RNG maneuvers this. I mean, we've seen this before from them, where they'll pick a comp that looks perhaps more difficult to execute, or is somehow a little bit more unorthodox from a team fighting style, and we have seen them succeed. So I'm very eager to see how this plays out.
Alright. It seems like everyone is set and ready. And as we go about making sure getting everything all ready and scrumptious for them, so far coming out from both teams, it's definitely gonna be a very interesting point of view. Definitely depending on how things go, I would see Nautilus and Malphite being both the tanks and trying to peel for not only Victor and Silver but also Kindred as well. Um, but they will have to eventually watch out for the fact of how RNG is going to work around that corner with the mobility wise. Talia is definitely a nasty champ on its own right, so depending on how it does go, they would have to watch out. Not with Nautilus Q proccing onto that E or Kindred's dash proccing onto that E, it would spell disastrous for them. And then I do know with Lee Sin adding to the mix, it will become a very nasty scenario for them if they do not play it right.
Yeah, and thinking more about the Lee Sin pick, I really like it as a counter pick to Kindred.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just kick Kindred out of the ulti and kill him. Um, I like the thought process there from Ping Don't Type. Perhaps a little bit low on damage on the side of RNG. Um, we're gonna need to see the Lilia scale up and do some burning, some max HP damage and whatnot. But once Ezreal starts to hit his power spikes, um, I don't know. It's tough to say whether they're going to be able to melt through this wall of the Malphite and the Nautilus. the Malphite in particular, and so my eyes will be on top lane to see if Bees R Us can really carve out a nice lead for himself, and put the Malphite behind, so that when we get to team fighting, it's not quite so hard to get through that brick wall.
Oh, that is definitely a for sure thing. It it literally does come down to whether or not of how well they play it and of how well that it goes out.
Could not agree more.
Right. Alright, and it seems like the volumes are already better. Alrighty, I will take that. I will definitely take that.
And thank you for the constructive feedback, Mr. Neil the Steel. You are stealing my heart on the regular. The client pick ban is currently what is happening and kind of what we are waiting on. I will say, generally speaking, no surprises here with respect to uh, champions being picked by players we didn't expect them to be picked by.
Oh. Oh.
Um, Talia was picked up by Budnificent, so it does appear to be Budnificent mid lane. I don't expect any Lee Sin solo lane shenanigans or anything along those lines. Bees R Us did pick up the Lilia, and so it will be his patented Lilia top lane. And other than that, all is well in Teletubby land.
Mm-hmm.
Here in a minute, we're going to get into our spectator delay. So roughly 3 minutes until we get into the game. Mr. Hook, my book. What other thoughts do you have about these team comps and this draft before we maybe run a commercial and make some money?
Obviously, altogether, it is literally pretty much a heads or tails. Who is able to top out against the other in lane phase? Who's able to bring out the most damage? Who's able to take control? Definitely all over the place. Jungle priority, or if one jungle can wind up beating the other, and then help other lanes as well. And then overall, who will have the most control and who will be the most uh, nuisance that they need to pick off.
Mm, really well said. Yeah, can't have said it better myself. We are now in about a 3 minute spectator delay, my friends. We're going to throw an ad at you. Please stay tuned so that we make some money, and we will be back very shortly.
Oh,
Okay, I think the ad is running if I did that correctly. That is my thought. 60 seconds.
wait, do you have control as well?
I have a tab pulled up, uh, the creator dashboard. I don't have control over like the OBS or anything like that. No, but I have access to the creator dashboard that lets you like change the title and run ads. That's all.
Okay, so I was trying to hit the run ads and be like, the ad failed to run.
Oh, that's funny. I guess I beat you to it. Now that I know that you know how to do that, I won't step on your toes, and I'll let you be the
Nah, it's
I'll
all
let
cool.
you I'll let you be the head honcho.
It is all good because this is pretty much a learning experience for me.
Yeah, same. All right, I believe we are back from our ad. We've got a minute and a half left on this spectator delay.
Alrighty. As we. Alrighty. About less than a minute, and we should be rocking off. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll be right back real quick. Grab a drink. And then we all are about to see what this party is going to be about.
Indeed. I'm going to do a little homework here on the sub on the side of Bung's Burgers, Mr. Zerneus 43. Not a player that I'm familiar with, but welcome to the league, Mr. Zerneus. Looks like certainly a top laner by trade. Plays some Teemo, some Kale, Malphite, Scion, Tryndamere, Nasus. Uh, so looks like a seasoned top laner uh, that brings a lot of different champions to the table. And so I look forward to seeing what I presume is his um, PMA LCS debut. However, that is quite a guess on my part. I've never heard of him.
Alrighty, I am back.
We missed you. We were saying nice things about you. Everyone was.
Alrighty. Now is it? It's 5 seconds, right?
Whatever you want it to be. Yeah, you want to pause at 5?
Yeah.
All right.
And then that way I can fix all this up real quick. Word. Pretty sure that is everything. And objective timers, because that would. Do we put in objective timers?
That I do not know. That I do not know. I am seeing that we have changed scenes and that we have the overlays and stuff. I'm not seeing the actual. Now I'm seeing the actual game. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna want to press like IOUX or something like that.
Alrighty. Alright,
Nice.
so are you ready to go?
I am ready to go.
Alright, and without further ado, here we are. Peanut already going out. Jesus Christ. Alright, well, looks like from the blue side we already got a 5-point coming in, while red side it's already like a 5-man group. Who knows? Oh no, it's just a part. Oh. Okay. Never mind, it's a little poke scrimmage. Here we are.
I will say that's very different from the usual level 1 that we see from RNG. So, props to them for mixing it up, staying unpredictable.
Alright. This is the first time where I see. Alright. Well, without further ado.
Minions have
Hello.
spawned.
Thank you, Hoagie. I love you. So I guess that is the trait that. Oh wait, hello. Why is it okay?
Alright, so we got our junglers starting on opposite sides of the map here. Lee Sin starting with his leash on his blue. On the bot side, Kindred starting with the leash from Malphite on the top side. It looks like the Bung's Burgers bot lane did do a little bit of a fake leash, but I have a feeling that Real Name Gone is gonna know, with how long it took Malphite to come back to lane and the fact that he was missing some mana. I have a feeling they're gonna know that Kindred is starting top side.
Oh, that is for sure without anything. Now, as we all realize, it will become a very boring early game till we get to see some action or some shenanigans. So with all due respect, don't mind us. but we will try our best.
That we will, Summoner. We will try our bestest.
I know, and we're already seeing some counter ganking already. Seems like Ping just winds up damming Kindred's red.
Yeah, nice aggressive invade there from buff to buff for the Lee Sin. Looking for a gank here bot lane. I don't think he's gonna find it.
And then Kindred coming down here, trying to see if we can make a counter gank or anything that's Storm it. So far in other lanes, we wind up seeing Lilia wind up pushing in Malphite. And then it's just a neutral thing with Victor and Talia. Nope. And here we are, getting some scrimmage in. Can we see a kill? Nope. Looks like Lee Sin wants up getting that flash in, trying to make sure to escape, and Kindred gets that scuttle right down for bot side jungle.
That is a surprising amount of damage coming out from Kindred early.
Oh, and now Kindred's coming down for a mid lane gank, seeing if she can make any of that happen, but no luck there. And then we come to see Lilia, seeing if she can take a part of this action.
Kindred looking for that top mark.
It is definitely becoming a very heavy skim. Oh, Victor with a flash, and then the Ignite winds up getting that kill.
Meanwhile, first blood drawn in the bot lane. Bear Jr. and Tambourine King. Oh, and we got more of a skirmish in the top river over the Kindred mark.
Alrighty. Coming down 4 minutes in. Oh, Lisa wanted more of this. Whew. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Not even 5 minutes in, 0-3 with RNG coming in.
RNG winning on all sides of the map. My goodness. 2 kills on the Talia, 1 kill on the Ezreal, who drew first blood.
I would. Oh, there we are. And make sure we get that out of the way.
Couple things. You might press U so that it hides the time controls behind the overlay.
Alrighty. Well, that's
and then
definitely a new one.
and then you can reorder the portraits so that they line up with one another. Like move Ezreal down to bot lane, Lee Sin to jungle, Lilia to top lane, where the CS counters are.
Apparently, I missed this, but apparently, bot side usual shenanigans, and looks like Ezreal kind of died on the tower. Alrighty. And as I try and fix this shenanigans real quick. Don't mind me, folks. Alright, there we are. And it definitely seems to be a lot is picking up now. So far we got entire bot side and jungle coming in to try and get this Lee Sin pick. Will.
Shut down.
Alright, jeez. And coming from mid lane, we got Victor already murking on Talia. Alrighty. Alright, and then we come down to Dragon. See, will they pick up that Dragon, or will it become disastrous? We may know. Alright. Oh, God, dear Lord. Alrighty. Coming to see how we go from. Alrighty.
And the fact that Bees R Us rotated all the way down for the Dragon, making all the difference in the world here for RNG. They have the numbers advantage, they use it, they pick up a few kills, and they have gotten their first Ocean Drake.
Alrighty, so a little bit of a recap because Brain is going at 5 miles an hour here. Um, Kindred winded up taking out Lee Sin, but Kindred herself gets taken out by Lilia, if I'm right. And then coming down from bot side is mainly just a clear cleanup, and then they wind up getting Drake themselves. And then seeing here where we got Talia trying to ult and trying to do something there, and then we got Lilia just being a complete nuisance in jungle. Alright, and we'll see how well that winds up going. She winds up getting out herself. Seems like everyone's going to go back to where they need to go.
You'd love to see the concerted effort on the side of RNG. You can tell their entire team is aware of where the Kindred marks are spawning, and they're all making a concerted effort to deny Kindred those marks.
Up, and we already go over here, getting that little... Can we see it? Oh, alright. Well, as it goes, Lilia...
He's for us! Woo!
Lilia does succeed in getting Kindred, while Malphite winds up cleaning up and kills Lilia in the process.
That is shutdown gold over to Malphite. That's going to help him catch up in this matchup.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like I'm goofing up. Wait, okay, there we go. There's that X button. And so far, as we go and see, we have definitely a lead within top and bot side. And with Ezreal having that 150 gold bounty right there. And as we see, Lilia's already gauging. And will she kill? And she definitely will have that kill. Meanwhile, down on the bot side, we have them definitely pushed in. And then we are seeing gank after counter gank, seeing how well that goes. We end up having Clumsy over here doing a good old silver ult, see if they can catch up to Lee Sin. And then we have Kindred trying to do a gank onto mid lane, seeing how well that goes. We end up seeing both flashes coming from Victor and Talia. And it seems like it just goes out passively with no kill in sight.
Yeah, Summoner Spell's traded there in the mid lane. Talia at about a 20 CS deficit at this point. We're seeing Victor use his TP to get back to lane quickly so he does not miss any farm.
Alright, and so far everything's just quietly going out peacefully until we can get like a next scrimmage going in here. But so far, as it stands, both bot lane and top lane are having a real significance right over here. Let me see. Alright, and we got Icy Memes trying to go for a gank. We got a flash. We got an ult from Malphite. And we got another shout down from Malphite to go and pick up onto that.
Yeah, absolutely huge in keeping this Malphite on pace with the Lilia. Really nice gank there from Icy Memes. Good commit with the flash of the ultimate from the Malphite, and he gets even more gold in his pocket.
Alright, and then as we stand out, as Icy Meme and Malphite trying to get this scuttle, we got Lee Sin over here trying to do some little bit of shenanigans, but Victor over here not letting that happen. And as it seems to, as it goes, looks like, yep, oh, ah. And as it goes, looks like Icy Memes did successfully get that rift scuttle, and it is now getting shoved into mid lane. Alright, so we, oh shit. Alright, and then I guess down the bot side, looks like both of Yuumi and Ezreal winds up doing a little bit of a cleanup and proceeds to kill Sivir. And it's becoming shenanigans down mid side.
Numbers advantage in the mid lane here for the blue squad, and they're taking advantage of it. They're cleaning up mid. Ezreal and Yuumi decide to stay bot and farm plates. You could tell the moment Bear Jr. realized, okay, Nautilus is on the roam. We can 2v1 kill this Sivir. Let's go, let's go, let's go. They use the Yuumi ult. They use the Ignite. They take the Sivir down. They get a plate. But that numbers advantage caused by the Nautilus roam nets the blue squad multiple kills in the mid lane, and they've actually taken a gold lead.
Yep, and as it stands out with red side went up resetting this little adventure. They went up duging Earth, or yeah, not Earth, Mountain Drake, hoping to get a little bit of a pickup onto it. Alright. So tell me, what is your thought process going with all this now, seeing as how well it's going out for RNG, surprisingly?
Well, my thought process is I am a little scared if I am RNG now that Bung's Burgers has really gotten a foothold. You know, obviously you do have a lead on your Ezreal, but the Sivir is well farmed and she's got her mythic completed. The Victor is well farmed. The Kindred has 4 kills. The Malphite has taken multiple shutdowns. And so this scaling teamfight comp is going to come online, and I'm not sure that the comp on the side of RNG is going to be able to match them toe-to-toe with team fighting. As we see a nice 2v1 kill there in the top lane onto Bees R Us. Another successful gank from IC Memes.
Mm-hmm. No, I can't agree with you more into that, because it definitely seems like it's picking up. Ezreal successfully winds up killing Sivir. Now it comes down to it. Will they wind up killing Malphite? Or not Malphite, Nautilus. And it seems to be unsuccessful. And then we got Victor over here, definitely on the mission to wind up. Oh, and guess Kindred comes in down from top jungle and winds up getting that. Definitely a way to wind up cutting off your opponents. That is definitely a way to go about it.
Now that all of that being said, there still is a Bear Jr. diff. You know, he's got 5 kills. He's got a Yuumi on his coattails, and we could just see him 1v5 this game. It's going to be tough. It's going to be really tough. He's going to have to dodge all kinds of CC on the side of Bung's Burgers. He's going to have to dodge that Malphite ult. He's going to have to, you know, you can't really dodge a Nautilus ult, but you're going to have to just space correctly, stay out of range, E way, way, way back to where if you are targeted by the Nautilus ult, they can't actually follow up and kill you. So, very interesting to see how this will play out. Both comps are accomplishing what they want. And there's Budnificent caught in the jungle. I see Memes on a rampage on this Kindred.
Mm-hmm. Definitely is the scene for Buns Burgers. Definitely looks like Kindred's starting to pick up the pace now. Oh, we see a flash. Will we see a pickup for? And we definitely have. Now let's see if. Oh. Now so far as it goes. Lisa
nice hook from Young Gun 18 to secure the counter kill.
Oh yeah, that is definitely for sure thing. Yeah, definitely had Lisa and ulting 2 kills Sivir. Nice job onto that, but then we definitely did see Nautilus definitely, you know, picking up what was already left off and have killed off Lee Sin and wind up getting out of turret range onto that one. Now, as we start...
Nice solo bolo in the top lane from Xerneas. You love to see it.
Love to see it. Hate to see it. Who may know? But we definitely are now seeing a Malphite coming online. That is definitely for sure thing.
He absolutely is online after picking up those shutdowns, and he picks up the kill on the Bees R Us.
And it definitely seems like Yuns definitely was trying to call out on uh, Bear Jr., but it definitely doesn't come successful. Definitely though, that Bear Jr. did have to burn Flash for that, but it definitely did cost them at a price.
Oh, and the bounty from Ezreal goes over to IC Memes. Landon is taking this game over on the Kindred.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
That's a triple kill.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we got Kendrick going online.
And he's got a fast connection. I'm not talking no AOL, no dial-up. This dude's got like satellite internet or something. Dude's got some T1, he's got a really fast computer. He's got really a lot of RAM.
Man, about to come at it. Now let's see if he can still keep this momentum going and get a win out for this. And then as we see, so far as it comes down to it, on the blue side, tier 1 tower has been gone. But on the red side, we have mid and bot side tier 1 towers has gone. So it's at least one tower up for the blue side. And now as we come to it, we will try and see if they can make anything happen, or will it come down onto the original plan of how it goes.
We got about a 3.5k gold lead on the side of Bung's Burgers. Oh, there's the Malphite ulti committing, trying to chase down the Lilia. She will prance away as she knows something is afoot with the Kindred arriving. But 2 dragons and about a 3.5k gold lead for Bung's Burgers. They are in really good shape for this mid to late game team fight stage to unfold here.
Oh, that is for sure thing. So far, Ezreal's just looking to pick off Sivir, just coming from the dragon, or not dragon, but red side jungle. But as we went up seeing it, they responded to wind up taking a tower, second tier tower, matter of fact, up top side.
And we have seen Ezreal reach his Muramana transformation, and so he is fully online. Obviously 7 kills in his pocket. He is strong. Can the Kindred bamboozle him here? Can Kindred win this with Yuumi on him? It looks like he can.
Yeah, definitely with
And
a
he
flash
flashes
in.
through the walls, and IC Memes has gone legendary. Oh my goodness.
Oh, we got Lilia here with that ult coming down, but you hate to see it, folks. That Kindred wind up saving IC Meme's life and then wind up killing Lee Sin out of that aspects of him trying to chase her.
2 kills into the pocket of the Victor, and blue side is going to Baron Nashor.
Definitely with the Baron, it will wind up helping with the push, and it could possibly potentially end the game depending on how well they play with this.
And the gold lead has expanded to over 7,000 for Bung's Burgers. They are absolutely in the driver's seat, and it's tough to envision a way back in this game for RNG other than Bear Jr. heroics.
Oh, that is for sure thing without a doubt. Now as the question stands is, how will RNG bounce back from this, and if they are actually able to wind up picking up from this bit of a massacre?
It's gonna take some serious playmaking, I will tell you that.
Oh, that is for sure thing. Looks like, but trying to see if she can, if he can't make anything happen. And it definitely looks like it's a four-man pushing, with Victor one up pushing bot side. Now looks like they're gonna. Oh nope, never mind. It looks like that 2v1 of which they was trying to pick out the Victor turned into a really bad idea, as Victor winds up blowing him up in the mouth fight, and then now we're getting more of a one after the other. Goes down Ezreal. Then Yumi winds up picking a double kill after good old CC coming from Lilia. But let's see.
Well, that became a bloodbath. Actually ends 4 for 3 in favor of RNG. I love the thought from RNG to collapse on the lone Victor who is pushing the side lane. We see Talia ult use, we see Lee Sin ult use. It ends up being quite the scrap, but RNG does just pick up a little bit of gold off of that. Cuts the gold lead down to about 5k.
But we definitely are seeing that burn and that damage coming from Lilia.
We sure are, yeah.
Coming from how it was supposed to be, where BBS was taking that lead of foot, to where Lilia just comes around the corner and just starts blasting everyone.
You
hate
just
to
started
see it.
blasting. She just started blasting.
You hate to see it, folks.
Bambi's revenge.
Oh no. Now we come down to it. We have mid, bots, and top inhib turrets still standing. Oh, and we are now seeing them start another engagement.
Oh, we see a kick, flash kick from Ping Don't Type trying to finish off the Kindred. He is not quite able to do so. Blows that key summoner spell and his ultimate.
It definitely looks like now that RNG is starting to pick up that speed, seeing how it goes. We got flashes coming left and right. Ezreal winds up taking down Kindred. They're definitely got a Malphite that's trying to scrap someone. Silver winds up picking off Lilia. Talia winds up picking up. Ugh. Can't even speak that fast, and here we are.
Nice ultimate there from Talia to clean up the Malphite. I believe it was an extended 3 for 3, but this Talia is probably going to go down as well. Victor's damage is huge at this point in the game. He's got 3 completed items and a stopwatch. There's a double kill for Blue 17. Welcome to the game, Victor. Welcome to late game, I should say.
Mm-hmm. The one thing that we always love and we always hate is going against Victor, but we always love playing as Victor.
Victor giveth, Victor taketh away.
Makes you wonder, is Victor actually the Mundo which he takes and he pleases?
Ooh. Great philosophical questions being posed tonight.
Alright, as we come to see here, we are definitely seeing RNG trying to fight this back. And so far there has been no wrong deeds so far on that account. Because we're definitely seeing RNG definitely fighting off, but definitely looks like that they're trying to get pick off from Nautilus, and they successfully do that. So now
Clean ward hop kickback from Ping Don't Type. Nicely played. Doesn't have his flash, doesn't need it. They catch the Nautilus, and it is 5v4 for RNG in the time being, and they're whittling away at this gold lead. It's only about 4k at this point.
Mm-hmm. Same of how it was originally. It definitely looks like they are starting to pick up the pace even more so. Now it just comes down to the question is if they are going to keep that momentum, or will Icy Memes and Blue try and do what they was going to try and do beforehand and try and pick this game to an end.
Yeah, they are getting some control over the Baron quadrant here, but Scuttle was secured by RNG. Two wards in the pit that they haven't been able to walk up to clear, so they don't really have full vision control over the Baron quadrant. We are seeing synchronized resets on the side of RNG with Lilia, Lee Sin, and Talia. Pings going down onto Dragon, which is up in less than a minute. It looks like that's going to be the priority here. Bung's Burgers, though, they're first to that bot side river. They're going to set up some vision here and see if they can set up a 5v5 team fight. It's hard to imagine them losing it with a Fed Victor, a Fed Kindred, a Malphite front line, and a Sivir in the back.
Oh, that is for sure, without doubt. Now we're coming into where we got RNG definitely grouped out, trying to push out that mid a bit, see if they can't do anything. And then while at the exact same time, oh, and we are definitely starting to get it engaged now. And oh, and we definitely got a successful Lee Sin kicked out of Kindred's ult. And we now have successfully seen that it is definitely cleanup.
Oh no! Oh no! That's a hilariously late TP from Victor. You hate to see it. I am shocked at what I'm seeing here, folks. RNG sets up the team fight and wins it. They say, okay, you can have control over the bot river, but we're gonna get the mid push. We're gonna get the mid push. Pressure your turret. It's gonna pull you out of that river. And the fight ensued, and the fight was won by superior execution on the side of Real Name Gone. The gold deficit for them now is less than 1,000.
And it definitely looks like they're going to look at trying to take Baron from them. And as it comes down to that one tower that was still in mid lane wound up being gone, and it wound up taking Baron as well after that team fight. It definitely looks like RNG is picking up that speed even more. Trying to see if they can win.
Have secured a gold lead. I do not believe what I'm seeing. They secure a gold lead about 1k. They are on soul point, and this game is starting to look like it is in control of RNG. Even though on paper the scaling teamfight comp of Bung's Burgers seems far superior and far easier to execute, we are seeing RNG say, "Don't care, bro. We're gonna win this game."
Oh, that is for sure, without a doubt. Nothing we are still seeing that Ezreal is still using that poke damage, and it definitely does hurt.
Ezreal full build, by the way, with a Gargoyle Stone Plate. All right. Yeah. Going a little bit tanky.
And that is something you don't see every day. Alright, and as we see, we got 3-man top trying to see if they can't call out Lilia from this mess. And then coming down from mid side, we are trying to see if we can't do any of that going on. And as we see, and as we hate to see it, looks like they wind up picking off Kindred, even though Kindred was the one that was trying to get a pick off of them. And coming from top side, we wind up seeing Lilia taking a kill right down there as well.
This game is falling apart at the seams for Bung's Burgers. My goodness. And I got to applaud RNG for playing their comp. Playing it, putting on a masterclass here, showing why the Lee Sin pick, the Lee Sin counter pick was so valuable to that Kindred. And they are pressuring to crack open this inhib in the bot side. Oh, there's a kickback.
Oh, and we wind up seeing it. And the inhib for bot side is down. We now have an open doors bot side. And as we come from top side as well, and mid side winds up getting a clear opening. But unfortunately, Ezreal does get blasted from that.
Ezreal gets blasted indeed. His flash was almost back up. He thought he could stay in greed for the tower. A bit of an overstay there from Bear Jr., but when you ask yourself the question, what can Bung's Burgers get from that? The answer is not much. They got a fat bounty, I will say that. They got 1,000 gold from the Ezreal, and it went on to the Kindred. Hello, cash money.
Hmm.
But as far as objectives goes, there's nothing to take really with that Kindred death, with that Ezreal death timer. Ezreal interestingly swaps out his Gargoyle Stoneplate for the Ravenous Hydra.
Oop. And we wind up seeing Victor trying to go on a one-on-one with Talia, and then that doesn't work out the way that it works. And now we're trying to see if we can get a... Alright, we wind up seeing Lee Sin getting poked from Kindred. And it's turned into another bloodbath. And well, what tends to be trying to be a lead turns to another bloodbath with BBS taken for the lead.
We got a full-blown fiesta on our hands, folks. Bung's Burgers was able to find a 5v4 while the Ezreal was still dead, and so I'm just eating my words. Bear Jr. taking on the 1v3!
And while taking down two, gets down himself. So all we got left is that Malphite, the rock hardened steel himself, still being alive for this.
It's okay, Bear Jr. I still think you're a great player.
We love you, buddy.
Love you, buddy. No, this is turning into a really exciting game. That was a meme, by the way. This is turning into a really exciting game. Xerneas is starting the dragon. Talia sniffs it out. Lee Sin sprinting from base. Kindred sprinting from base. We'll see what we can do. Kindred has spent that shutdown gold, and she's on nearly full build. Lee Sin, a poor man in comparison.
Oh, looks like we got
And
our ult
blue
in.
team does secure the smite. Malphite with the two-man ultimate. Not much follow-up here. The Kindred says, "I'm out, bro. You're by yourself."
Oh yeah, but as a humble person would, she's at least protecting the Malphite from the, in case someone decides to join up chasing his ass to the near Oblivion. But as we see it now, we wind up having still an open bot side. And we hate to see it, folks. Kendra wind up getting blasted by a 4-man squadron. Sonya's on...
Yeah, really nice pick there, but Lilia's in trouble now. And she goes down, so it is a one-for-one, so to speak. Bear Jr., meanwhile, taking red buff. And Baron is spawning in less than 1 minute. Assistance pings going out, presumably from Bear Jr. as he starts taking top scuttle to prepare for Baron.
And
there's the death brush.
yep, Malphite wound up getting that 3-man ult, even though he's just by himself. And then we got Silver wound up killing... I'm sorry!
How dare you exist on my screen, says Blue17. Bear Jr. is dead.
And wind up Talia coming in for that cleanup, but... Whew.
This is an over 80 kill game, by the way. That's 80 kills in this game. Holy moly. The gold lead does stand at 4,000 on the side of real name gone. And what a slobber knocker this has become.
Mm-hmm. And as I just also wish to point out that, you're also coming into a 40-minute game with both sides can take either Dragon Soul, which it can help either which one for that burst damage even more.
Agreed. Vision Plant shows Baron. And they pull off. Their jungler is not there. Landon has shown up. The Kindred. Malphite TP's in. Both ADCs are going to be late to the party. We got Ezreal. We got Sivir. Sivir's going to opt to clear the bot wave first. And so there
Hmm.
could be a bit of a power play opportunity here in the top side for Real Name Gone.
Oh, definitely, for sure. Especially with the bot inhib just rebuilding back up, which means that bot side will at least have a breather room. But unfortunately, as always, there are two open inhibs for them to take just out of the state of it. But it definitely does seem.
What is Lee Sin doing on the bot side of the map when Baron is up?
I
Is he planning to backdoor two inhibs?
I
He's taking Krugs as it
don't.
is.
Oh, but here we go. We got an engage coming out. Un
Uh, I am very confused.
No, that definitely is a confused state right there.
These
Um,
Kindred ulti saves the Kindred, heals up the Nautilus, and that's 3 kills for Bung's Burgers. This Baron should be theirs unless we see a heroic steal from the duo of Ping Don't Type and Bear Jr. Clumsy Chocobo zoning the Lee Sin. And
just
Baron goes down. There was an attempted Q steal there from Bear Jr.
but he ultimately gets taken out by the Kindred. Not knowing the fact that Ezreal was still around and about.
Wow.
And
Wow.
it definitely comes to show that definitely it's a fight between both sides, and both of them are just fighting to the better end at this point. But unfortunately, we do have Bob's Burgers at least fighting to the better end and trying to make sure that they can get a win.
Now they've still got a power play for 15 seconds on the Lee Sin, 25 seconds on the Ezreal. What they really want here is the Dragon Soul, though. So they're pushing as a means to getting control, getting vision control of the Drake, get the mid push, get vision control over Bot River, secure that Drake Soul, and that's going to go a long way to giving you an inevitability to win the game.
Definitely with Inferno Soul being the way that it is, it'll definitely wind up helping Victor. It'll definitely be helping Kindred and Silver. That is definitely for sure thing.
And so while the gold is largely even, it's hard to quantify an Infernal Soul in economic terms, but it's worth a lot. Let me tell you, we got a fight breaking out here. This Talia ulti goes in. Lee Sin tries to assassinate the Victor, cannot quite do so. Down goes the Lee Sin, but down goes the Kindred as well. It's a 1-for-1. Both junglers dead.
And it only comes down to the point that we still have, at least up in the red side, we still have tower inhibs to where mid and bot side on the blue side. Those are still open, so we don't know if they're going to be fighting or what have not, but it definitely looks like that they're going to go for a fight. We can see a Silverfash, we see a Malphite ult, and we definitely are starting to see some cleanup, but we have Victor being the way that he is. He winds up blowing up Yuumi and damages the hell out of Talia. And while that goes about, we've got Malphite over here chasing Lilia, seeing if he can catch her, even at least by surprise. But we got Jan over here. Winds up getting a little bit too greedy, trying to see if he can do something, but unfortunately gets called out by Ezreal.
Ooh, action on action on action. We have now eclipsed a 92 kill game. What on earth? What on earth?
You know what, ladies and gentlemen? I've heard of the legendary 100. But it's
Yeah,
definitely...
I think we're gonna get there. I think we're gonna get there. And I think we're gonna get there easily.
That is sure, without a doubt.
Alright, so looking into item completions, we've got a full build Lilia, we've got a full build Kindred, we've got a full build Victor, we've got a full build Talia, full build Ezreal who sold his boots for Death's Dance, we've got a mostly full build Sivir, almost.
And a mostly
Yuumi,
fulfilled Malphite.
Yeah, sitting on the Aegis of the yellow shield thing.
Ages of the Legion.
Yeah, that.
Alright, so looks like blue side is actually taking more of a cautious approach, while red side's also, trying to go as like a two-man squad. At least trying to make sure not to wind up dying on the solo. It looks like they're starting to converge to see if they can't call out Ezreal, but Ezreal does indeed have some backup just in case. Alright, well, we definitely do have a little bit of scrimmage. Now it's definitely hurting a little bit as well as Victor. Alright, definitely does seem like both teams are trying to hug out mid lane just a bit. What would you say would be the win conditions on each team?
uh, it's really tough to say at this point, my guy. It's just whoever, the death timers are going to get so long that it's just going to come down to a final fight here at some point over this Baron, which RNG does have preliminary control of the top river. So it's gonna come down to whoever wins one last fight at some point. And as much as I want to give the edge to Bung's Burgers because they have Infernal Soul, you just can't count out RNG.
That is definitely a true thing. Alright, yeah, that definitely does come to it. I mean, coming from RNG, they really need to focus out Victor, Silver, and Kindred, as well as to Bob's Burgers or BBS. They need to ultimately try and take out Talia, Lilia, and Ezreal. Oh, and we definitely do see an ult coming in. Ezreal winds up getting
Jr.
tied
out of
out.
position there. Ezreal is dead. This is the one fight for BBS.
Oh, definitely. Oh, whew.
And these are 60-second death timers. Oh my goodness.
We definitely have seen it.
These are us trying to proxy the wave, or perhaps backdoor a couple of inhibs here to stymie the push from BBS. That's a really high IQ play from These Are Us. You'd love to see it. Especially if she can get out alive.
Oh, that's abilities give us more speed. Oh, sure, why not? With a Yumi? Oh, we're gonna be prancing around like freaking. I can't even speak today. Hello.
Remix.
But as we all know, Lilia, be the deer that runs even more faster than Hikram or Ram is. So we may never know. But we definitely do see that Elder going straight for BBS. So it's definitely coming to whether or not will they be able to. Oh, we do see that Malphite ult. These are us definitely getting that. Oh, never mind, ladies and gentlemen. We got a character coming down from behind them saying, "No, you." And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have Lilia and Yumi out of the play for a good 60 seconds, and it looks like a 5-man push coming down from mid lane.
We are approaching 100 kills, ladies and gentlemen. This is a bloody game. We've got 40-second death timers on Lilia and Yumi. We're gonna see if this push can end the game from Bung's Burgers.
Oh, that is
looking for a miracle flank coming out of Ping Don't Type. I don't know that he's gonna find one, and this just might be the end. Will we get to 100 kills? 99! What a
Well, ladies and gentlemen, just for the ending of it, 100 kills.
Also, Bung's Burgers won the game. But we got to 100 kills, ladies and gentlemen. We got to 100 kills.
Whew. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you see it first, it is.
Whew, I gotta catch my breath after that one, Summoner.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. That's what was we call the spicy afternoon, as we have Bob's Burgers wind up pulling in a exceptional comeback after getting pushed for so long. We see that comeback coming in loud and clear.
I'm gonna put together a straw poll here for the game one MVP.
Alrighty. And as we do so, gonna go ahead and we're gonna have a little small break, trying to catch our breaths a little bit. I'll go ahead and set up the good old scenario of teams real quick, and we'll catch back up with you. Is it running? Okay, it is running. Holy hell! I
Holy
apo-
hell, indeed.
I apologize if I'm kind of pushing everything on you.
Oh no, you're good. I'm having a good time, man. Are you?
Oh, I this is the first time for me, and it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and that was a hell of a game. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, that is for sure. Can this readjusted? Alright, and 3, 2, 1. Alrighty. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And as you know, okay, if you guys are just coming out with us, hello, hello. As you kind of missed, and you might end up seeing a little bit later, we do have Bob's Burgers versus Rails Nasty Gooch. God damn, I hate that name. I love it, but I hate it. Anywho, as we come back from that first match, we do have Bob's Burgers wind up coming back from what was seemingly like RNG's good old trying to win that game, but Bob's Burgers coming back from that hellish battle.
It was a back and forth. It was crazy. And well, the scaling team fighting comp with the easier execution did come out on top, but my goodness, RNG, they went down swinging.
Oh yeah, they definitely have went down swinging more so than anything else. All right, and as we
As we go on, we remember.
all
Oh, I'm
right,
sorry. I thought we were singing.
you're good. Currently
I
over
just
here. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but RNG's now on the blue side.
yes.
Okay,
Yes.
that is what I was thinking.
I think that is correct, Samana.
Okay, so we do this. Do, 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 do. And last but not least, as we get this all set up for you lovely people. Pretty sure.
By the way, that is only the second game that RNG has lost all split. So you gotta hand it to Bung's Burgers for taking it to him. It was quite the 100 kill fiesta, but props to Bung's Burgers for taking a game off of the uh you gotta say the consensus best team in the league.
Post game screen. Ooh, let's see from the post game screen. I can. You might have to give me a hot second, but I can definitely do that real quick. Wait, maybe? No. No, I cannot. I am sad. I am sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I'll make sure that's in this next match. Alrighty. Go ahead. Alrighty. Wish everything was. Alright, and do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, as we wait for everyone to recuperate and then try and see if we can get anything from there. Um, so what did you think of that match overall?
I thought it was crazy. I thought it was chaotic. I thought it was exciting and fun. Um, I'm surprised to see these two teams get in such a sloppy slobber knocker was a little surprising for me. Usually, Bear Junior teams are pretty clean, macro wise, and I know on the side of Bung's Burgers, they've got some really good shot callers as well. So that's not to say that the macro was poor by any means. It was just a lot of reaction, a lot of action, reaction, 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 a lot of aggression, a lot of picks, and a lot of unexpected and exciting um, circumstances that popped up as a result.
Well, as we come to see it first, folks.
Well, the next great controversy in PMA LCS. Apparently, we had some disappearing Ezreal alts.
You don't see that now over there.
That's what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that same thing.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me with some of the alts, but that's that's something you don't really see every day. And as Hodor would like to specifically say, and I I kind of feel a little bit with that, but they played Yumi. They deserve to lose. Hashtag Hodor's hot take.
That's a hot
Listen,
take. That's a very hot take.
listen. You play Yumi. I don't know what else to tell you, but there's a reason why we don't like cats here.
That is a very, very hot take. It's hot. It's burning my taste buds. It's burning my eardrums. It's hot.
Welcome to Hodor's TED Talk.
I think we are ready for pick ban.
That that it was lighting the link. Alrighty, and as alrighty, and I'm gonna go ahead and get this so that way we can get ready real quick, cause I'm gonna be changing a little bit. Definitely am gonna need tips a little bit on how to cheat this a little bit later, but it'll be good. Alright, to do. Alright, and there you are. I'm pretty sure I did that right. Pretty sure I did that right. Maybe? Possibly? Hey, so I muted the both of us. But, the draft of GG, once I get everything all loaded up, both people have to get into the thing itself so that way they can pick their champions. Oh,
We need to remake the draft law links.
what happened? Did I do a
Uh,
goof?
I don't know that you did anything wrong, but somebody. Hold on one second. Let me do this really quick. Okay. Um. Bear went into the link and said someone had already readied it up and it was buggy. Um. And so what may have happened is what I usually do is I will send the blue side link. I will only send it to the blue side captain so that no one can accidentally like click that link and ready up. Does that make sense?
Okay, that makes sense. No, I only have so many people added, so you know. Okay, well, as we can fix that real quick, so that way I can get this fixed. But nice to know.
Yeah, I think I may have prematurely readied us up, so I'll just narrate the while you fix the link, I'll narrate the pick pan.
All right, we got muted. All right, sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen. Got that all fluctuated and figured it out. I'm learning new things every day. Anywho, coming from both sides, we got Aurelia Band from Bob's Burgers, and then from RNG we got Victor, and then we got Swain Band. I'm pretty sure they didn't want to fuck around with Victor anymore from that. Bob's Burgers, when I'm getting Nami out of there. So it seems like the classical band.
Did you change the spec link in the OBS source?
Yes, I did.
Okay, perfect. Just checking. It was taking some time to show up on my laptop. Sorry about that. I am muddying the waters. So yeah, Victor and Swain on the blue side, Band, and Kindred, and then Bung's Burgers, Irelia, Nami. And the Yasuo.
I'm a dum dum because I forgot to use the mute mic. Haha. Alright. Yasuo, Kindred, alright. And then coming out for the first pick is Seraphine.
That is a flex pick. I expect it to go mid. It does not look like Bung's Burgers has ever played Seraphine bot really in any capacity. Whereas Blue 17 has played at mid, so that would be my initial inclination. Just kidding. RNG took Seraphine, not Bung's Burgers. Um, so that is very much a flex pick for RNG. Could go either roll bot, could go mid. Um, and then we see MF Leona on the side of Bung's Burgers, despite Sivir and Nautilus both being up. Interesting. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely become an interesting feat. I don't
I know
know.
my feet are interesting.
Anywho, we definitely see the support and ADC pick right out from the gates. Um, and then coming down, we see Ezreal again, as always.
Will they give away the Seraphine flex here? Or will they take jungle? I wonder what their thought is here. Ah, the Udyr.
We have to run it down. Man, Bear Pig himself.
The run it down man bear pig. Mm-hmm.
Listen, with his abilities, it's no question. And then coming from the other side, we got J4 coming for that jungle. Alrighty, well, it definitely seems to be an interesting feat. Let's see, we're definitely continuing with Mordekaiser still being picked out, so that way Bees Are Us definitely can't, proc his way out of that one.
Yeah, you love to see the Mordekaiser respect ban targeted at Bees R Us. Will they leave up the Lilia?
Nope.
That is the next burning question.
Well, definitely see Malphite getting out of the question.
And they will leave up the Lilia. It is the Olaf ban.
Mm-hmm. My Alright, and then coming from there is Tom Kinch. Well, that's something that I'm willing to see. Pretty sure that looks like to be a top Tom Kinch, if I'm right.
Yeah, I would assume so that they're blind picking the Tom Kench top. A little surprised to see them blind pick top there, but BZRS is just going to go with his tried and true Lilia regardless. And so mid lane counter pick being saved for Blue 17.
Mm-hmm.
He might have to pull out something new here. He's played Seraphine. His Victor and his Swain have been banned. What is he gonna pull out here? He has played Anivia and Corki, I believe.
He.
Ooh, but there's.
No, oh, hello? Tristana mid? Question mark?
I think it is a Tristana mid.
Alrighty, well, definitely gonna be a feat right there. Um,
Could also be Ezreal solo lane. But Tristana mid would be a little bit more traditional, certainly. But certainly throwing a curveball at. Excuse me. Throwing a curveball at Bung's Burgers here. Let's see how they handle it with their mid pick. And it's a Vigar.
Oh, well, I mean, definitely a way to fight out this. That is without a for sure question. Definitely without a doubt. Um, Coming from both teams, both have their own respective ways of winning. Um, Coming from at least RNG, their poke is definitely what's gonna help them the most. But Bob's Burgers will wind up having a little bit more of an edge, at least with CC control, especially if Flygar winds up throwing around that cage, because no one likes that cage, and if you get stuck in that cage, you better hope to God the rest of the team isn't there, because it's just gonna be a bad time.
Hmm. Yeah, and I love the built-in synergy from the Bung's Burgers comp here. You've got the Jarvan ult to lock down for the MF ult. You've got the Leona ult to lock down for the MF ult. You've got the Vigar baby cage zoning. You've got all kinds of synergy, team fight synergy here on the side of Bung's Burgers, and you love to see it. Meanwhile, on the side of RNG, you've got some chase down with the Udyr and the Lilia. You've got the Seraphine ult, which is just broken. And you've got a couple of marksmen. Who knows where they're going, but it's going to be exciting to see.
Mm-hmm. Also, who? Let's see, is everyone ready? Are they ready? Oh, got an R. We got an R. And it looks like we're ready to go. And then, without further ado, will it start? Buddy just went to the bathroom. Burrito. E. And now we wait. We sit and we wait as bathroom breaks are being done yet again. Oh, here we are. Alright, so now lays down the question. Will Bob's Burgers take another win again? Or will RNG actually topple over this time? That is the main theory in question.
Tough to say, Summoner, tough to say, but I look forward to finding out.
Mm-hmm. Ready. Swamp. Quick. Get ourselves.
Okay, it is Budnificent on the Tristana. Is he going to go mid? I would assume so.
figured this would be a little bit of an easier times. Let them see how well this goes. But Bud taking Tristana, Bees are us, as we know, taking Lilia, Ping taking Udyr. And then on the other side, we got Cerna taking Tom, I see Memes taking J4, and Blue taking Flygar. Definitely does play out. Definitely does play out a little bit. Ow.
Come on, I won't hurt you. I promise.
Alright.
I'll come back stronger.
And then, as we always know, the two ADCs, being Ezreal and Minimaf, taking. Tam, you're right. Alrighty. And as we can see, now we see who's respectively going where, who's respectively going whom, and it is about to be a fun time again. Seeing as,
Mm-hmm.
let's see, now just all it comes down to one question, and is, are we gonna hit that 100 kill mark? Are we gonna see if we're gonna like have a rush on 20 minutes of winning a game, or is it gonna be another 40-minute game yet again?
I think we should go for 200 kills this time, Summoner. I think that's a reasonable goal for us as an organization.
200 kills. Seems like you're speaking of the 2,000 mark, Susan.
2,000 Mark Susan. Why not? Dream big.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, as we go ahead and start on our good old wait time, we'll go ahead and throw you guys in with a good old commercial, and then we'll catch you guys back.
Whoop.
Doo doo.
Be right back. I'm gonna grab a beverage.
You are good. Alright, hello and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see here, we're still waiting for good old spectator delay, and as you can tell, we're about to see Hell on Break. Let's see who can top out furthest from everything, and let's see if we can get a little bit of spiciness going. I'm your good old host, Hook My Book, and as the man's grabbing a drink real quick, is Wesh from the back in death. Why, there, buddy.
What up?
Not much. We're kind of
What up?
just sitting here. Well, the commercial got done already.
30 seconds until we enter the Temple of Doom.
The Temple of Doom just got straight out when Fargo was picked. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, God, my head's pounding. I do not know why. Alright, and here we go. Going into the game. Go ahead and get loaded up here. Probably should fix this real quick. Oh, I should probably fix this all together. Don't mind a goof up, laser gents. Just, fixing this. I should probably pause this real quick if it will let me.
5 seconds?
Go ahead, stop at 15 real quick because I had a little bit of lag on.
Okay.
Oh wee. And oh wee. I remember I got to do that earlier. Alrighty. Go ahead, do these. Do that. Objective timers. And wait, no. There we go. Alright, so are you set?
I am ready.
Alrighty, and a 3, and a 2, and a 1, and a go.
Just what I've always wanted. A whole lot of missiles.
And not even a minute in, we get a pause. Don't know where the hell that come from. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. Where the hell has happened? Well, how you doing, buddy?
I am living my best life.
Loving this pause?
Loving this pause. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, buddy. Alright, and as we start out from a good old pause, my stuff is... There we go. Had a little bit glitch from that little... Alright, and doop, and doop. And there we go. I feel like my game is broken. Oh, never mind. What are you counting at?
I'm sorry?
What's your timer?
48, 49, 50.
Okay. Alright, we're good.
Sweet. Interesting to see the Ezreal took Ghost. I do wonder if it is solo lane Ezreal. We see the Tristana guarding bot Try.
Wait.
So maybe it is Ezreal mid.
Wait, it's an Ezreal mid? Question mark?
It could be. It could be.
Okay, well then, as I proceed to switch around the scoreboard yet again. Alrighty, as we see both sides of the jungle taking their reds real quick and seeing the shenanigans. Let's see, who will come up top in this mayhem? We'll may never know. does seem it's starting to become a quieter than the last game on how that shenanigans pulled off. Good, we're all here for a good time. And we definitely do see a little bit poking from all the lanes. Granted, we also have Cern getting pushed into his tower. Nonetheless. And who's to say, who's to be surprised? It's definitely coming out to be a quiet game. What do you say?
Well, as we say that, Jarvan is looking bot side after his clear for a gank here, and Budnificent is ignited. Flash from Clumsy Chocobo, a style flash, and first blood goes to Young Gun 18 with the ignite.
Well, thought it was going to be quiet. Was not quiet anymore.
And really the only way Udyr can punish this is by seeing, okay, what is the CS count of the Jarvan? What camps did he not clear, and what camps can I then steal? And so we see Udyr up on the Jarvan's top side taking his Krugs now.
And at the exact same time, we see J4 trying to gank the Ezreal, but of no success right there. And coming down from bot side, we are seeing a little bit of spiciness. We're going to see a flash coming from Seraphine. And no cigar for that kill whatsoever. But we definitely see Seraphine definitely being hurted from that. We definitely see J4. No, Grant, though, he can jump onto them, but I don't think it would be a advisable idea due to the fact that MF is hurting and she is
Arvin waiting around and try. He pounces on the Tristana, who does buffer her jump, but Clumsy Chocobo steps up, gets ignited. Is he dead?
Indeed,
yes, he is.
Dead by the Tristana's good old bomb. And unfortunately, that did not work out well for them. We see coming from top side, we see Bizaras just being the normal deer that he is.
Oh dear, dear bees.
I'm honestly surprised that they didn't ban the deer. For the life of me, I thought there would be a better pick, but you know what? I'm not here to judge. I mean, as it stands, we got a little bit of a 800 gold lead, so to speak of it, and then the score is 1-1.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty huge gold lead, given that it's 1-1, and that gold lead, as a result of Lilia's farm lead, Ezreal's farm lead, to a lesser extent Udyr's farm lead.
Normally, it'll be ironic coming from me, but Fireguard does need to get those Qs stacked up with those minions for that farm. And now we already over here seeing from bot lane, we already seen a little bit of poking coming down from there. And looks like it seems to be pretty quiet, but yeah, Fireguard does need to finish out the minions with his Q to get at least those stacks and that gold. I imagine Ezreal not being the nicest one as he is, and he's just starving him of that. Let's see. We definitely see J4 just sitting around bot jungle just a bit, and seeing as well Udyr sitting around there as well. Do we have a little bit of scrimmage going on that side? Oh, it definitely looks like we're having that scrimmage. Um, definitely. Oh, is he going with that fight? Nope, he's definitely taking out red. Will he wind up getting killed or nope? We definitely. Oh,
Ooh.
and we definitely see Vargar killing the Udyr just like that. I was almost being skeptical because J4 did almost die to that. But nope, he's going back in. There's a flash coming from
Ooh.
Bees. Will he die? Yep, he will
Ooh.
die from red buff.
And we are seeing a dominant early game here from Bung's Burgers. All of a sudden, a 2k gold lead as they pick up 2 kills bot, 2 kills in the jungle.
And definitely are seeing the first break, at least almost 8 minutes in. Oh, we definitely are seeing. Well,
There's the
unfortunately,
shutdown going over to the Tristana. Big MF ult. Jumped out of by the Tristana. Ping don't type. Takes down IC Memes. But there's a double kill for Clumsy Chocobo.
and here we are yet again with still that gold advantage with Bob's Burgers.
About a 1.5k gold lead.
And at least
Large.
4 kills on them.
And I dare say it, pretty much the entire gold lead is on the MF. The Tom Kench is quite far behind in farm. Vygar did pick up a kill. Leona picked up a couple kill secures, but huge farm lead and 3 kills on the MF. She's gonna be well positioned to carry this game.
Oh, my bad, folks. Alright, I will try and keep that in mind. Do note, I am still roughly new to this. This is kind of like the first time I am streaming Legends, so I do apologize for that. Alright, we definitely see J4 definitely getting called out. Ult, flash, oh, we definitely have Victor trying to save, but unfortunately it doesn't go without consequence. J4 definitely gained that kill. Whew.
Nicely played by the Tom Kench, saving the Jarvan.
And are we definitely trying to see another pick with taking out the Ezreal? Alright.
And all of a sudden, the gold lead is ballooned to 3k for the side of Bung's Burgers. They are playing this early game really, really well.
As we get a call out from Udyr, and there it goes. Ooh. And this time around, we definitely see that as from top side, Bees actually getting bullied. You don't see that nowadays, but at least with Tom Kench, it's definitely a real troublesome thing. Oh, flash from Cerny. Will he be able to get him? Oh, and he does.
And he escapes with his life as well. Well played by the Tom Kench. I love the aggression. A little bit odd to see the tabbies purchase there, the plated steel caps purchased there for the Tom Kench, but he's probably thinking more for later on in team fights as opposed to what's going to help him in the lane.
I appreciates the notion there. Kind of still seeing this. Okay. Alright, well, we're definitely seeing a little bit of action bot side, see if we can get anything that going. Oh, MF throwing out her ult. Seeing a flash, we're seeing an ult. Oh, and here comes another lag. Okay. Oh. Make sure that's good.
I see meme comes in and dunks the Tristana.
Whew.
And so what was being set up for a 4-man dive ends up sort of just a 3-man play as Vigar returns mid to make sure he doesn't lose too many plates to the Ezreal. Meanwhile, Bung's Burgers now has Dragon Prio after the successful play bot, and their gold lead is just under 5,000. Might eclipse 5,000 here. 4.8, yeah.
And as we see it, 2 dragons to none. We can definitely see that Bob's Riggers are trying to get the objective prio on the wraps. Yeah, as we start to see a little bit of action around the Rift as they're trying to take Rift Herald. We've definitely seen a flash from Ezreal. I didn't think that would be needed. Buzz trying to jump onto MF without much luck. And then we got a little bit of a party going on down in Red Side's jungle. Oh, and with that, the Vigar ult blows up B like it was nothing.
Yeah, Vigar's on a killing spree. He's getting fed. We're seeing bounties on the Tom Kench, on the Jarvan, on the Vigar, and on the Misfortune. This early game's getting out of control. It's up to a 5k gold lead for Bung's Burgers.
They're starting to pick up rather quickly. And unfortunately, at least with Vigar, the more stacks he gets, the more stronger he gets. It's already going to be looking like a problem. Definitely seeing as we can get it all going in. Definitely looks like and winds up Tristana calling out. And we're just seeing
A huge shutdown goes in the pocket of the Tristana. It does end up getting turned around by IC memes on the Jarvan, so it is a 2-for-1 in favor of Bung's Burgers, but you can't count out the shutdown that just went in Tristana's pocket. That's going to go a long way in helping her catch up to the MF.
That is without doubt. We still do see a bounty for Vigar, J4, and Tom.
Objective bounties are up as well, so if RNG can find some momentum, there is standing gold to be had to help them get back in this game.
Oh, that is for sure and without a doubt.
We're seeing engage onto the MF bot. Here's the Udyr. I don't think the Tristana bomb is going to be lethal, but Udyr's going to dive the turret. He's going ham.
He is going in. Is he going to try and get it? Is he going to try it?
Don't type.
Nope. Unfortunately, without our luck. Oh, and are we seeing 2? We're seeing a 2. Are we seeing a 3rd? We're seeing 3 kills from MF right there.
Oh my goodness.
Oh
my goodness.
And as we see B's getting called out and Blue just blasting through like usual. You hate to see it.
Yeah, that's a 7.5k gold lead for Bung's Burgers. They've got 2 Drakes, they've got a fed Vigar, a fed Misfortune, a fed Jarvan, and Tom Kench is nothing to scoff at either. This is getting real brutal for RNG.
Oh, that is for sure, without a doubt. And as we look at the towers, we were seeing all of Tier 1 towers being gone, and now we're on to Tier 2 towers before we get into the inhib. And so far we have 2 Drakes to none, and it so far looks like we may be looking at what could possibly be pretty much Bun's Burgers. I keep saying Bob, but Bun's Burgers trying to go out for that win. But as we can see, we definitely are seeing bounties are online, so we're gonna see if they can try and get a bounty there. Nope. Looks like Ezreal gets called out, and it looks like the entire team is definitely going out for blood.
Ooh, beautiful 4-man Seraphine ulti. Not gonna matter, but well played from Tambo there.
Definitely seen a TP on top trying to stop Lilia trying to get that bounty gold. But unfortunately with those minions it's not going to matter, so he's just going to look for that kill. However, that all is just going to stop that right there, and she gets out away scot-free.
Well played from Lilia there. She prioritizes the objective bounty, tunnel visions on it, gets out cleanly. Has to use her ult and flash to do so, but I respect the kind of the desperation, like, give me that objective gold. I need it.
And indeed, and coming down from at least down on the bottom side with a dragon, it looks like they successfully gained that 3rd dragon, and they only need just one more before getting sold right there.
Yep, already on soul point. What is this?
25?
8.5k gold lead for Bung's Burgers.
Looks, I would almost say like, yeah, it definitely does look like 8 to 8.5, definitely from the looks of it.
Yeah, almost 9.
Oh, that is for sure without a reason. Where did Harold go? Good question indeed. Where did Harold go?
Probably just wants some alone time, you know.
Yeah. But so far we do. Harold is coming back in about 2, but let's see. Are we getting Icy Memes? Is Icy Memes getting called out? No. Flash goes out of the way. And that MF almost takes fucking Lilia down.
Very, very, very close.
And as we see Flyguard basically just pushing out bot lane.
And that is a very strong Vygar.
That is for sure without a reason. We definitely see Leona and MF trying to take care of Seraphine, trying to poke her down, but that is without L. We got Ezreal Flash. Let's see if they can poke this man down. Looks like we're getting...
Oh! Blue 17!
Ooh. Trying to take out 2, but unfortunately he gets taken out himself. But he has indeed taken out Lilith with that blast. So right now we got 1 for 1.
A fat shutdown going into the pocket of Ezreal, however. He got 1,000 gold off that Vygar, so he's gonna be feeling good.
Oh, that is definitely there. Oh. Oof. And Tristan gets taken out. Oh, and are we gonna see this man get taken out as well? And that is a definite. As we can see, Lily's over here trying to spice things out a little bit, but we do have their team circling around Baron, I believe. Yeah, J4 is indeed taking Baron with Tom Kinch. You're probably looking to get Baron and probably call it a day right there. We got Ezreal all coming down. And unfortunately,
The outplay button
oof.
from Blue 17 in full effect. Tristana's going to try and knock him down. Ezreal's going to end up finishing him off. Is this an overstay from Bung's Burgers?
It is. Oh, it definitely does look like it's. That flash. That is what we call the juking.
Young Gun breaking some ankles.
Oh, and are we seeing a little bit of a? Ooh, clumsy over here getting a little bit too drastic. Oh. Ooh. And what we thought would be calling out MF turned into them the ones getting called out. It is looking like a pure fiesta yet again. But now. Oof, and MF wind up taking down Lilith, and then we're seeing.
King don't type, positioning himself for a steal with the Blast Cone. Dragon's at 4K. Blast Cone gets taken away from him. He's going to have to flash in. He does not have flash on that Udyr. And the Hex Tech Soul goes over to Bung's Burgers.
Good old 24-minute game straight right there. Young killing. And it's turned into another fun fest right there. Oh. Hextech Soul, everybody. It's a real dumb soul. Can't change my mind. And then I see memes pretty much taking care of Seraphine, and they're looking to get that mid inhib. With Baron Soul still in there. Wonder if everything's okay. Haven't seen a little disconnect and reconnect right there, but hopefully everything's all fine. It looks like Bob's Burgers. Yeah, Bung's Burgers. Okay, let me just double check, because I am definitely lagging a little bit. So we're definitely seeing them pushing out top. Seeing if they can't also take that tower as well. But we've definitely seen MF with that ult. Vigard taking care of business. And they are just wanting to just cause murder. Okay. Guess J4 stayed a little bit too long there, but at the end it doesn't matter as entire team, or almost the entire team, gets wiped out. But we have Udyr pushing top side. I'm not sure where that brain is going, but I mean, I guess with bounties it does help them a little bit.
I do like securing the objective bounties. You know, obviously this game is a long shot, but anytime you can get some extra gold, of course it's unfortunate that he ends up dying for it, but I don't mind the split push there for the objective bounty.
But as it stands right now, on the bot side of Bung's Burgers, we do have going into the inhib turret right there. but unfortunately, there's not much they can do for RNG as they have two openings, both on top and in mid. So their only, I would almost say their only hope right now is trying to survive, trying to get either Baron or trying to survive a little bit longer and try and get Elder.
I think Elder is probably the most viable comeback mechanic here. Yeah, they got to keep mid and top pushed out hard against those super minions, and they got to somehow end up getting that Elder, wiping Bung's Burgers off the face of the planet, and seeing if they can get some momentum from there, pick up some of that standing gold, and try to chip away at this gold lead, which is now almost 11.5k.
With at least almost a 30 kill difference, do noting. Now, the one thing that they can probably try and do is probably try and take out MF and Vigar right off the face of the earth. That would probably help them in more of a longer run fight. And as it goes, Bum's Burgers going to try and get a Baron going, but it looks like they're trying to stop that. However, with no anvil, we go Udyr going down, Tristana going down, MF going to ult, and then winds up just killing both Ezreal and Lilia, and that only leaves with Seraphine, and it looks like the game's already done as Yep, it definitely looks as the game's already going through.
Yeah, RNG really felt like they had to contest. That was a really good turn from Bung's Burgers there. They turned together. They used their ults. They wiped RNG with the exception of Seraphine, and they pick up a 2-0 over Real Name Gone.
That is definitely without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Alright, and as we go over, going to a little bit of scoreboard here, definitely you can tell how everything has went so far. The scoreboard's definitely there, and I honestly kind of want to see. Yeah, right? Being as dumb as it gets. Love it. Oh, apologies, folks, as, right is broken. So, the best I can do is probably give you the best way I can probably do is giving you the list of everything. But as it stands out with most damage dealt in this match, giving it to Clumsy with that 31k damage, and then followed him up with Fargar with 24, and then Bear Jr. with Ezreal with 23. But that was a little bit of a quicker match, but Bunsburgers really wind up taking off really heavily that time round.
Yeah, that was a decisive game, a dominant game from Bung's Burgers. Really, really impressive 2-0 over what is the by record the top team in the league. They were sitting at 9-1. They fall to 9-3. Meanwhile, Bung's Burgers, I believe, are going to improve to 7-3, if I'm not mistaken. I might have to fact check myself on that one. But a big 2-0 and really well earned by them in a fantastic series.
Oh, that is for sure thing. Alright, now I have to scroll up a little bit to try and did you know who won first game MVP by any chance?
Let me check for you, Summoner. Blue 17 was Game 1 MVP.
I wouldn't be distressed on that one. Blue did had some nice picks here and there, and he actually did play well overall. Um, and I say we just started the second MVP, so I would say I'll probably almost give it like another few minutes before we call it real quick.
I think that's a good idea.
Um, but without further ado, we'll go ahead and Sluckus. Shoutouts for Ben for subbing his first game in and being a Chad.
Yeah, congratulations. Presumably that's Zerneus 43. Played really, really, really well. Welcome to the league, sir. Hail
Wait,
Sinfonia.
was that his first? Oh shit. Well, well done overall, my guy. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. You kind of got into a bit of a fight with Bees R Us, which I congratulate you on. Actually fighting him off on this second match. I know the first match he was not having a fun time, and but second game you've actually fought him off pretty well. So I congratulate you on that, my guy.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Honestly, without a fallen out, go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so when do you think we should call it?
Well, I think looking at the straw poll,
You want to say we'll give it like another minute or so? Because it.
yeah, let's give it one more minute. Yeah, the straw poll has gotten about the same number of votes as the game one poll, so I wouldn't expect a ton more.
Mm-hmm.
Um, oh, and actually the players have already decided. They're waiting for us in player of the game one. You want to hop down there with Clumsy Chocobo and Blue 17?
Oh, if they already called it, then might as well. Ah. Alright, and hopping down we go. Alright, hello, gentlemen.
Hello,
Hello,
hello.
hello.
First off, I would like to say, congratulations, both of you, and definitely a very hard-fought game within the first match, and then just a quick cleaner up on the second one. How do you guys feel?
I'm glad it's over. That first game took a lot out of me. Not gonna lie.
I would imagine, because both of you guys were just fucking flaring it out.
Yeah, honestly, we thought it was the Bear Tristana mid, so I was kind of like quaking in my boots. And then it was the Ezreal mid, which I was surprised to say the least. But yeah, I mean like I just chose like a super comfort for me in mid lane for game two, and it's the PMA LCS special, you know?
Oh, it's always the PMA LCS special. But it's definitely, without a doubt, well done, job well done. Um, Blue, for you, I know you wipe the floor with Victor, but how did you feel about having that Ezreal fighting at you? Like, was that a little bit different? Was that a little bit annoying? How would you come across that?
Um, so like I suck at the game, so all I play is like hyper scaling champions. So like all the ADC like Jinx, Aphelios, Veigar, Victor, Swain, like those guys. So like I'm kind of used to having no like gold in the beginning of the game because I'm just like trying to get XP so that like I can still like level up, but I'm not gonna be able to buy anything. So and like the first like 10 like 5 minutes of the game, I think Bear was up like 20 CS or something.
Right. So you're just
So it's
basically
kind of
like
just
biding your time till you can get through.
And like we both got six at like the same time, and I was kind of just like, okay, then I just back by I was playing so far back that like he threw a lot of Qs, but like it wasn't anything that like got me below like 7% HP.
Right.
So I was kind of just like biding my time, getting the gold for Lost Chapter, TPing back, and then just rinse and repeat.
Yeah, I don't blame you there. Now,
Yeah.
Clumsy, I know you gotten the brunt of all of the action. I don't think that there was a time of which you could have breathed because all it was either gank, counter gank, or just a pure fiesta. How'd you feel to all of that?
Well, like I was telling Kenta before y'all guys got in here, I was upset with game one just because like that I did get shit on, which is the first in PMA LCS for me for bot lane.
Well, welcome to first, because I guarantee you that it's probably not gonna be the last.
Yeah, so then I got mad, so I just kind of like stayed silent, and then they just picked me MF, and I played MF I think in half my game so far, so I just do MF things there and then just triple kill a tower dive on me.
Yeah, that definitely was the look of everything is that you managed to get a 3 kill out of that one despite almost dying.
Yeah,
Which that I tip my hat off to that one.
thank you.
Um, anything you got, Fresh?
Congratulations, guys! Super impressive 2-0 over the number one team in the league. Um, any thoughts or comments about your preparation and how you as a team set yourself up for such a successful match?
I'd say we probably just have a solid understanding of how we best play as a team. Like we don't really do much pick comps. We like to just kind of fight throughout the entire game at every second of the game as we can. So just kind of sticking true to our own identity.
I like that. I like that. Do you think that your constant aggression kind of kept them on the back foot?
Well, it certainly kept us in the lead, game two at least.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I don't got anything else much more. Fresh, was that everything on your bucket list?
Everything on my bucket list. I'm ready to die.
Alright, and yeah, like I said, you guys definitely job well done. I know that first game was hell. Second game, that was definitely a clear cleanup, and then probably a best way to try and go out through this. And like I said, job well done, and GG all around, and hopefully you guys get through the next match.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a fun game one.
Of course you did. Shut up.
Did a bazillion damage.
Yep. I'm so sad I couldn't get the 100K for the 100 kills, you know? 25,000 more.
God damn it. Alright, but without further ado, nice job overall. Go ahead and end this all out. Um, and ladies and gentlemen, if this be the good old 2-0 in favor of Bung's Burgers, and that is without doubt. This is your good old friend Hook Book. This is your boyo Fresh coming with you, helping me out.
Boyo! It's your boyo!
And good night, sleep tight, and get ready for more of the fiestas. And within the next, like, what? Isn't there a game Friday? I know there's a game Saturday. Is there a game Friday?
There is a
There's a game Saturday and Sunday. Is the next
Saturday
game.
and Sunday.
Okay, when without further ado, to look into Friday or Saturday and Sunday for those matches. Without further ado, good night, y'all.